Happy spring!
Happy St. Patty's Day, y'all.
Let in a little joy.
Let in a little joy.
Let in a little light.
Let in a little light.
You know, every little thing, every little thing gonna be alright. What's the best that could happen? Clear the room for dancing. Let in a little joy. Let in a little light on Sunday night with bliss and love and doom. We're back, y'all.
Yes, we're back in the best possible condition we can be, which means we're grateful. We love you more than ever. We love life more than ever.
We're feeling the fertile soil of rebirth and renewal and the greening of our hearts, the green health, the green love,
The
the
green
heart.
expansion.
Yes, the heart chakra, the color is green, isn't
That's
it?
right.
And it seems to be God's favorite color. We say this
Wow,
every
yeah.
year.
Green and blue.
So much green.
Because everything is
Well,
green and blue.
Green
right?
and blue, I know. Okay, I've got a 11 down here pulling on my cable. Can you call?
Uh-oh, 11. Okay. We have a, okay.
Okay, here we go.
All
We made
right.
it through.
Disaster
See?
averted.
So, for those of you who don't know, this has been quite the year for us so far. I got COVID for the first time in 4 years and then got it again just a month and a half, 2 months later. So I've been recovering from that, and when I got it the second time, I gave it to Renee. So it's brutal. You can still hear it. I'm still dealing with it. Plus, spring allergies.
She's dealing with it in her head, and I'm dealing with it in my chest. So we don't have our full singing voices, but our energy's coming back a little more every day, a little more. But it was, it was quite a intense experience. You know, I have really bad asthma, so the cutting off of the breathing and the airways and all that was really, really hard. It turned into like a lot. But we are getting better, and we're
happy to be back tonight as we are, just full of so much love for you, feeling how much this world needs love.
Yes.
And how much people need health and renewal and hope and regeneration. And so we are determined and joyfully present in that space for ourselves and for you and for this planet. So tonight we celebrate the fertile heart and the greening of the heart. And what that means is letting your soil be tender and open and moist and ready for new life, new experience, the tenderness of the dew in the morning and the sweet soft breeze, just to know that your heart is so strong that it can be a vulnerable, beautiful, tilled garden ready to bloom with new love and new life. And so we want to encourage you, encourage ourselves to open our hearts as fully as possible, to let in light and to let in new life and possibility. And
do the easiest thing of all, which is love. There's no effort there. It's so hard. It's so much harder to resist it, to try to protect yourself from it. Than it is just to open up and let yourself feel love. You can always find love for something or someone, and hopefully you can find that for yourself.
Yes.
And so we invite you into that today, and with this prayer that we just continue to awaken in greater ways to the love that's already waiting here, the faithful one that's always with you. Opening up to that more. And so we invite you into this song, Awakening to Love. Many of you know it. Invite you to sing along. Just cultivate that space that Amy was talking about within yourself, that just opening up, letting the light in, letting the love in.
All these rooms in my soul, so afraid to go behind the walls, secret skies and shadows. I will no longer feel this pain, longer be restrained. Wild eyed innocence, let my soul be born again. Now's the time to heal what's been broken inside. I've waited too long to cry. Now's the time. Show all the things I felt I had to hide. I hold the key to the cage. I'm locked inside. Open the door and let me fly. Waken me to love. 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 We're all humming the same tune, dreaming under the same moon, just trying to get it right, longing for the light. So many stories to tell, know that love will prevail. We believe we're all worthy, we're worthy to be loved and love abundantly, worthy to feel the depths so tenderly, worthy to forgive and be forgiven, worthy to hold the kingdom of heaven. Kingdom of heaven is within. Waking us to love. 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 From every corner we will meet, circle the ancient tree. When we stand there long enough, we'll remember how to sing, how to laugh, how to trust, how to be at peace, how to dream in a chorus of remembering. Called to be wise, to be strong, to be true, called to rise higher self inside of you, called to be whole, to heal and reveal, called to feel this. Oh, waken us to love, waken us to love, waken us to love, waken us to love, waken us to love. Release rejection, release perfection, release hate, not today, not a praise enough, waken us, waken love in us, waken love in us, waken us, waken us, waken us, waken us, waken us to love, waken us to love, waken us to love. Open up my heart to love, open up my heart, open up my heart to love, open up my heart, open up my heart to love, open up my heart, open up my heart to love, open up my heart, open up my heart to love, open up my heart, open up my heart to love, open up my heart, open up my heart to love, open up my heart, open up my heart to love, open up my heart. So much love, endless love available to you. And you don't have to go anywhere. It's all right here inside of you. Just grow your taproot and let it wiggle its way deep down and root into that endless source and supply of love. Call it in, call it up, so that everything that is evidence in your life will be a bloom, a flower from that source of love.
I think one of the great instigators of all that is to allow the giddiness. You know, when you see the little buds on the trees coming on, and you see the daffodils blooming, and you see
the birds are laughing.
Oh my gosh, just get giddy, you know, and just see that as evidence of what's going on inside of you. All they're doing is just getting giddy and excited about a chance to be reborn. And that's the invitation, is just every moment we get to co-create. And
just like your Aunt Jane.
We get to play. So my Aunt Jane passed away, and so I attended the funeral yesterday. She lived a great 89 years, and she was a character that leaves a very unique hole. She was such a special person. I love this funeral so much, and I will create this invitation for you that I've created for myself. I want to be somebody that when my celebration of life happens someday, there's a lot of really great stories to tell. And Aunt Jane was one of those people. She fully engaged all of us growing up. And I was, as I said, I got up and spoke myself, and I said, I'm a survivor of Aunt Jane's playfulness and spontaneity and prankfulness, if that's a word, I'll make it up. She just kept us on the edge of our seats at all times and was always ready to engage us in surprising and unique ways. And so there were many one of the ones that I love to tell is this prank that she played on me, where she sat me in the kitchen floor, and it was on Grandma's kitchen floor. And so I was already like, oh, wow, I'm on Grandma's kitchen floor, and what are you doing? She's grabbing 2 big knives. She's grabbing a dish towel, and she's grabbing a pitcher of water. And she told me to sit there and don't move. And then she had me separate my feet apart, and she poured water between my knees. And I thought, oh no, I'm gonna get in trouble, and made a mess on Grandma's floor, even though Grandma was so sweet, but I was like, what, we're making a mess here. Then she hands me 2 large knives, and now I'm really gonna be in trouble. I'm not allowed to play with knives, I'm a kid. And so she tells me, I want you to start chopping this water as hard and fast as you can, and I'm going to wipe up the water with this dish towel. And I was like, oh no, there's no way, and she's like, chop, 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 I'm gonna do it. And so she's reaching in, and I'm chopping, and I'm like going as fast as I can. I'm barely missing her fingers at times. It's like really dramatic. And then she grabs my ankles and pulls my bottom across the water and sopped it all up. So indeed, she did wipe up the puddle of water, but she tricked me, and she tricked me so many times. And there were so many stories of her exercising her brute strength, which she loved to do. She loved to pick up grown men and flip them over her shoulder and throw them on the ground. And my favorite story was my Aunt Linda. She's my aunt by marriage. When she first met my Aunt Jane with my Uncle Joe, apparently my Aunt Jane walked over to her. Now, she claims she was like around 100 pounds at the time. She's a really petite lady, but she said Aunt Jane reached out. I can only do it with this arm totally, but she reached out, grabbed her by the ankles, and lifted her I'll try here, lifted her straight up in the air.
I can't even believe that's possible.
And she said she was stiff as a board, but literally she lifted her up in the air by her ankles. So, yes, keep your playfulness alive, and that's what spring is doing, right? And so that when certain aspects of ourself pass on, what's left behind is an invitation to play and to be spontaneous and to grow with the seasons that come and go. And so that's what we want to invite you to do. We have would you like me to read the poem before or after?
Let's maybe, what do you think? Maybe before, or
Sure.
shall we end with it?
I think before maybe.
Okay.
This is from the Masnavi from Rumi. And you don't have your glasses to read it, so I guess I'll read it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Behold the garden of the heart, green and moist and fresh, full of rosebuds and cypresses and jasmines, boughs hidden by the multitudes of leaves, vast plain and high palace hidden by the multitude of flowers. These worlds, which are from the universal reason, are the scent of flowers and cypresses and hyacinths. Did you ever smell the scent of a rose where no rose was? Did you ever see the foaming of wine where no wine was? The scent is your guide and conducts you on your way. It will bring you to Eden and Cathar. The scent is the remedy for the sightless eye. It is light making. So when you don't have that sight in your eye, when you don't have hope, you still have a scent of something within yourself, that spring, that bud of possibility, of new beginnings, something you can remember in you and hold on to.
And you can follow that to the source. You smell that sweetness. Follow it. Follow that sweetness, the scent of it, even when you can't see it or hold it or even believe in it. You follow the scent and it will take you back there. Hope, intuition, good posture. that our beloved Justin, his mantra. And this is a song for that beautiful, tender greening to stay so tender alive in our hearts. And we send this out to Joyce and her brother. Recently, yeah. So, keep it green.
Like a bell, like a hand, longing to be here. I'm alive, feel so free. I'm on the inside of the green.
light years from me, finds its way to lay a kiss on my cheek. The billions of us spinning like one-of-a-kind stars, aching to discover just what we are. Like the moment the winged one first takes flight, first spark of dawn that lifts the curtain of night. So disband the guards, let down the gates, unveil my heart, 'cause it's life that I chase. I'm alive, feel so free. I'm on the inside of the green, shattered little frosted, shiver in the opening. I'm waking to be in the green. In the I'm alive, feel so free.
Feel that freedom. I want to wrap up what I was sharing about my Aunt Jane by saying one of the greatest things she taught me was to trust, that the trust of even being so vulnerable and gullible in all those moments was the surprise that came and the joy that came. And so just like that song said and Rumi said, you know, one rose, a rose garden, one seed, a wilderness. It just, in everything that grows, there's all these seeds that if they give themselves, if we give ourselves to the winds of change and these moments of possibility, they can be scattered and grow in surprising ways that we just didn't know were possible. So instead of closing up and withering away, the more that we open to that light and to the change that comes, those seeds can be scattered and grow in surprising and new ways.
So your assignment of divinement this week is to go outside. If you can find moss, that's primo, but if some sweet, soft grass, take your shoes off and let your feet feel that sweet, tender, thawed out, moist possibility of soil. And it's absolutely proven to be healing for you and to actually
like that,
to let yourself earth like that. And what it does is it connects you to what's happening right now in the earth, which is this tender new growth and life and possibility. So give yourself an opportunity to stand in the sun with your feet off in the soft, wet soil and just feel that tender, fertile place and invite it throughout your whole body and certainly in your heart.
And
Let your heart
recognize
feel
it as already there. When you connect with it with your feet, find that in you. You know, we always think it's something we got to go out and get, but like you said, it's inside. It's already there, just waiting for you to remember and recognize and let it just open up and expand you more. And greater growth is coming, greater love is already here, just waiting for you to feel its embrace. And
Know that we love you.
we do.
And that you are love itself. You are an embodiment of love.
And that Lovin' and Bliss always know
When the show,
is ready to
I
go.
think they speak English. Tell them, come here, they miss you. They probably.
Come on up.
Come on, come here. Up, up.
Oh.
Here we go. I don't know. Here's Lovin'.
Hi. And there's Bliss right behind your shoulder.
We love you so much.